Hi, it's Chris here. Today is, yesterday was the hottest day of the year in London, hitting 33 degrees or something like that. And today's the day after, and it's just as beautiful a day, just as hot. I'm sipping on my favorite summer smoothie from Crussh, our Detox Cactus smoothie, which is pretty unique. I don't think there's anywhere in the world that actually does a cactus smoothie. It's something we spent, between Nick and myself, we spent about a month trying to get the recipe right. So very proud of this smoothie actually, to some extent. And when it comes to the middle of summer, this is the go-to smoothie for cooling down. It's got cactus. We put in pineapple and lime, a bit of aloe vera, and it's really quite cooling and refreshing. Absolutely love it. So anyway, today is a nod to the hot weather. I'm going to talk about extremes in this vlog, and actually how you can use extremes and understanding extremes to solve many problems. And I think I'll just do two quick points. The first point is, as I cross the street, the first point is around, well, let's take the extremes. Today's a very hot day. Heat. When you get heat and whatever you do, that's an element of pressure. I thought the thing to perhaps think about and realize is that actually getting heat and having pressure in things that you do, whether it's in your work life, business life, or personal life, is par for the course. So if you're watching this and you're feeling the pressure and feeling the heat in something that is going on in your life, or whatever challenge you're facing, well, know that you're not alone, and that it is part of the it's part of the game. And my thought for the day on that point is simply use this fire under your feet and turn it into a positive, and just push on through. And when you push on through, the solutions will come. So that's the first point. The second one is, again, about taking extremes. And I thought I'd reflect on one of the techniques I use, which I find really helpful and useful whenever I come across a particularly difficult problem that I'm trying to solve. And I use this technique a lot. It is something I've tried to make use as a discipline almost, and a process by which I look at, let's take a particularly difficult problem, and I use the extreme. So I actually flip it on its head, look at the solution from the opposite angle. So I don't know, I'm just going to make up something now. Let's say I want to create, it's a hot day, I want to create the absolute coolest smoothie on the planet. I can look up all the things like looking at aloe vera and things like that. I did a number of things yesterday, just for fun. Came up with a cucumber, pear, pineapple, aloe vera, some fresh aloe vera smoothie with coconut water and so on. Now, that's, you can go down the track some way with that. Now, if I were to flip it on its head, and right now I'm just literally making stuff up as I go, but I'm just trying to use it as an example. If I had to flip it around and actually say, what is the hottest thing that I can do to create a smoothie for the hottest day of the year? I would start thinking of things like chili and I don't know, spicy things. Maybe a charcoal, charcoal ember, from the barbecue. Something that's red, things like that. Now, none of that sort of really helps from creating a cool smoothie, but it throws up an interesting concept. So what would happen if I made a smoothie that actually had chili and spice in it? So on the hottest day of the year, if we actually had a smoothie of which we put chili, spicy chili, red hot cayenne peppers into a smoothie, like for example a mango smoothie, a chili and mango smoothie, which actually we have done in the past, but I'm using it as an example now as something that could become very cooling. So we've created a product that almost takes the opposite of the view of creating something cooling and made it into something unique, different, and it actually solves a problem and actually creates a creative solution to that. So anyway, as an example, it's as a discipline, like I said, trying to use it to tackle a problem by flipping it on its head is something I found very, very useful. And that was kind of a trivial example, but hopefully it somewhat makes sense and illustrates how you can actually turn the opposite of a problem into the solution of your problem, especially when you get stuck. Hopefully that's helpful. Speak to you soon.